A woman accidentally saw her son without clothes, and to her horror, discovered a terrifying secret. After a moment of shock, she instinctively turned around and quickly went to her friend Emily's house. Emily immediately noticed the woman's uneasy expression and asked what was going on. The woman explained that her son's body part was unusually large. Emily couldn't help but laugh. She thought it was perfectly normal since the child was still growing, but the woman insisted it was too big to be considered normal for a human. Curious now, Emily began to wonder, and the woman feared her son might end up alone because of it. Emily decided to test the boy to find out more. Soon, she asked him to choose 3 cards from a pile on the table. While he did, Emily reached under the table with her hand. Instantly, the boy felt a strange sensation, and his body froze in place. The sensation was oddly pleasant. Emily was shocked. She confirmed that the woman hadn't been lying. Just then, the boy's mother entered the room. Emily quickly withdrew her hand. The mother had come to ask about the test results. Calmly, Emily said, "Your son won't have trouble with reproduction in the future," then gave the boy a meaningful smile. That night, the boy couldn't shake an intense feeling of heat, like 1,000 ants were biting him. Overcome by an inexplicable urge, he walked out of his house and headed straight to Emily's place. To his surprise, she had been waiting for him. By the end of the night, he was no longer a boy. He had become a man. The next morning, while shopping at the market, the two of them secretly held hands once the woman was out of sight. But the boy's younger brother saw them. That night, when the boy sneaked back home, his brother was sitting on the bed, clearly aware of something. When the younger brother pressed him for answers, the boy shared the truth. It talked for a long time, and even though the younger brother was still young, he was full of curiosity about the adult world. He asked his older brother what it felt like. The boy replied, "It's like an earthquake." From that point on, the boy visited Emily whenever he had the chance. This continued for 2 whole months, and his mother didn't suspect anything unusual. 2 months later, the boy's mother became pregnant again, but he wasn't concerned. He was only interested in whether he would be able to see Emily that night. Before long, his younger brother was born. To celebrate, the woman invited many friends over. But just then, the boy's father barged in. He immediately announced to everyone that his alchemy experiment had been successful, proudly showing off a large piece of gold, while completely ignoring the newborn child. The woman was angry, but with so many friends present, she couldn't yell. She turned to her older son and asked him what he thought of the gold. The boy replied, "It's like a pile of dog poop." Hearing this, the father slapped him across the face. The boy, furious, stormed out and went straight to Emily to vent. He felt humiliated by his father's behavior in front of so many people. Emily quickly comforted him, saying, "I've never seen you as a child." Their bond deepened in this unsaid understanding. They even stopped hiding it, holding hands openly as they walked down the street. But suddenly, Emily stopped and placed the boy's hand on her stomach. "You're going to be a father," she said. At these words, the boy's face turned pale. He pulled his hand away from Emily's and walked off. He was only 18 and wasn't ready to be a father. Due to copyright reasons, we can only share up to here. Thank you for your patience. Those interested can watch the original film titled 100 Years of Solitude.